this best of 3. Team Dignitas 4-1 can stay in that first place race. Echo Fox, though, can drag them down to their level.
Lane and someday. Looper would need to be able to get the first stun, otherwise this game probably doesn't kill.
Okay, red buff slow. Auto attack, there's the flash W. This is going to land. There's no way out. There's nothing to do. There's no possible chance for Someday. And he gets shut down at the beginning of the weekend.
That's all it takes. And I mean, Someday was pushed up in the lane, so he warded the...
There's no easy way back to his lane, of course. He wanted to get the quick recall off, picks up the Doran's Blade and the... Oh, a little bit of damage from Shrimp. He'll survive this, but that's still 300 damage dealt.
Yeah, and because TP down, that actually makes it so much
they're going to dive
more
him.
critical. He's being super aggressive. They did spot a Kaden on a ward at Gromp. That's why they are being so fearless now.
Aggro pulled by Someday, has flash if he needs it. Easy kill picked up out of the turret. Well played, counter gank. Team Dignitas fire back at the top lane.
Get it quickly enough.
It's going to lose a few more seconds.
Yeah, they got to hurry now.
Now they have Acadian with Smite. Shouldn't be too bad. Gets to pick that one up. First Infernal Drake, 9:50 into the game. Ooh, that's a risk. It's not in Smite range.
Yeah.
Pop the eye. Q Smite should get it.
But he would have to pop the eye. Looper shouldn't hit it. Just try and kill Shrimp.
1400 HP, and no one's there to stop this around. And now it's going to be the kickback.
Now they can hit the eye.
Well, now it's a battle with Someday, and it's Keen showing up as well as Froggen. The cleanse burn, and here comes the attacks. The blue team is defeated it. Someday burns it down. Rip Throat finally does go to Team Dignitas.
Someday doesn't even use the equalizer, so close one. Here comes Cadian.
But he's very low on mana. Distance slows him as well. Keen does have Shockwave up. Froggen has to be aware of that one. Stun's going to land. Here comes the bot lane, and suddenly more than he bargained for. The Gumbo is in. The King of the Sea. Gate shows up, and the kill comes in.
There it comes. No.
But there's no teammates at all, and again, they know that it has to be Someday using it, so Acadian's spending a lot of time on this side of the map. Equalizer comes down, brings a lot of damage on a Looper. The turret does fall to Rift Throw, but the continued fight comes in, and the kill goes through. Assist does finally come through to Acadian, but first turret gold is nice and everything.
Yeah, that's about as much as Echo Fox could have hoped for. That's why I thought Someday was going to use it sooner. Froggen going for the kill.
A lot of damage on that one. Ignite is on as well. The kick just to buy a bit more time, and he does die just barely. To the last tick of Ignite. Infernal Drake at work, to be fair. Sort of golden come here into this one, but we've yet to see a real team fight. And honestly, Team Dignitas has been willing to give away control over the Drake's Charm. Instant cleanse. Keen gets away with it, but still running away. Ignite is on. Shockwave flashed away, and Froggen completes the solo kill. All 4 summoners burn onto that one. Ooh.
Near pick onto Someday. If that cocoon would have landed, I can see why the observers jumped out.
Knock up in a charm, though. Gate gonna keep his teammate alive for now. Keith healthy enough, but Ignite was on. That's summoner spells burn, and Gate gonna heal off the Greyhound. That's to pop the shield, and look at the damage up that they have on Shrimp. That's the Feather Storm. That's gonna be the not quite landing. It wasn't angled enough to find the rest of the targets. Only 2 feathers onto him. Big blocks away. Shrimp the same. But still low health bars with Gate under 500.
Yeah, dangerous TP cancel game those guys are playing, but both Looper and Someday canceled last second. Now Froggen's coming in. He has ultimate. This could be a lot of kills.
We're going to play ulti in for Big to find the CC, and he's not going to get the knock. He dies too quick at the end of that one. Now damage on a Shrimp. Jumps in, finds nothing for it. Keen to join the fray. Needs another command attack for the Shockwave. Can he get it?
All right, he has his ultimate as well. Go and sneak that right now, actually, because Echo Fox hasn't shown a propensity to actually close out this Baron.
Play nice kick. Actually gets a lot of distance away from Looper. Q's onto Froggen to buy more time, and Shrimp gets away, but it baits in Someday, who joined the fight anyway.
But Team Dignitas knows this exists.
See if they can go for the play. Shrimp over the wall, lands the Q. Looper might wait out for this one. 3,000 health left on Baron Nashor. TP coming in now for Someday. And Echo Fox will get the TP down as a result. That is some gain to be had.
Oriana.
Not going to get enough yet for that one. Here comes the flash over the wall. Someday had to get away from that one. Afraid of Froggen. Here comes the jump forward. Gets Charm, gets knocked up. He's going to get shut down. The kill goes through to Shrimp out of that one. More damage coming through. A big redemption heal comes to help keep the blue team alive a bit longer. And Gate cannot be part of this fight. He flashed into nowhere, essentially. Had to go right back out. Team Dignitas fighting with the deficit. Froggen down. Mid and hip will fall.
Scale long enough, you get a charm from Rakan, and you can kill whoever you want. No.
Again, near the lane. Reaper winning around on the wings as well. Echo Fox haven't found anything good to happen for a while. Maybe this is the play. They're going to look for the stun. They're going to find the damage out, but Keen just barely slinks away, but Looper still wants more, but he can't make it happen. Guardian Angel popped. Redemption gets some more health back. Gate in the front lines, but has no one to save, and Looper just cannot go. He does get the damage, but it's traded back now for a lot. A big knockup comes through. Look at the damage across onto Echo Fox. Froggen running away. He's already got a lot of his team dead, and Keith, the last one standing alongside Acadian. The Featherstorm is in, looks for the damage, can't yet kill Someday. Hope to make it happen alongside Acadian, and they will. And in fact, it is Echo Fox who win the fight. Only the one member of Team Dignitas standing around as Keith, the durable build, actually pays off, survives all of the engage, and life steals back up.
Really long and messy look for him to sustain through it, but he has to not get picked off early on.
Scimitar, it's less likely. We'll see what happens though. The front line's once again drawn as Gate heads up forward. It's the 5v5 in this pit. Dignitas once again trying, and Lot, of course, can stay full health against Baron. There's no risk onto him. He stays healthy, but Baron will heal back up. Several thousand health per second, basically. Once again, look at the attempt. There's the flash forward. Shotgun's going to land, but nice pickup by Gate. Keeps Keith alive. And now here comes the play on the top side of the map. It's Keen dropped a bit low, but Acadian's already been popped off. Guardian Angel pops now onto Shrimp. One down, Guardian Angel on the other. Knock up there into a follow-up knock up, but the kill on Shrimp has come through. It's a 1-for-1 so far. 4v4 Sun and Akeen, they get the kill picked up. Nicely done right there, and now next up is Big. Rooted up in the face, and it's Looper getting out of this place. He's barely walking away, and it's going to be Sunday picked off as well. Zonia's can't keep him alive any longer. The feathers come through and pierce through his mech shell. And here's Gate on the backside, bringing a friend. It's the duo lane once again here. Looking to find a party in the top side of the map. Big kiting away, trying to stay alive. Nice juke back by Keith, makes the kill come through. And this is going to be the 8th for Echo Fox. Keith remaining unkilled. He wanted to be in the same tier as Arrow, and this time around he's playing a whole lot better with these feathers. Lot trying to lifesteal. Kite can't do it quite enough. The power of 30 lifesteal at work to be sure, but still it's not enough. And Echo Fox win that fight big.
The initiation of Big's Rakan. He went in, thought they'd have 3. That's the huge to pull this one off. They do not have the quickness up on Big's Rakan. That's their main initiation. Even when he's had it, they haven't been able to pull it off because they really need that clean initiation with this no-tank team if they want to fight back against it.
A ton of damage comes in. Big gonna miss the knock. Gonna kite back and forth. They find Looper eaten up and stays alive. Mid inhibitor is gone. Nice shockwave on a few. Can't quite get Looper just yet. Can he stay alive though? Ooh, we've got ourselves a weird grab into this one. I'm gonna cast the team fight and it's back on in the front line anyway. Acadian has dropped Looper back to join and Keith remains healthy. Finds more auto attacks. Gets away from what could have been a bit more damage from Orianna. Finds the root and a keen cleanse flashes away. Stays alive. 3 versus 4 in this fight. Echo Fox still in the lead, and Keith remains full health. That death dance.
Having a lot of time, now they're going for Keen.
Gonna find nothing just yet, but here comes Looper in the front, under the turret, doesn't care. Shockwave doesn't hit anything. Kate continues to be the man, the fish, whatever you want it to be, but the Kench is certainly unbenched here.
Even so, Vlad can't quite get in through that front line. Elder Drake rushed, even though they have no Elders of their own. This is mainly a desperation to prevent Echo Fox from getting in.
And you think they'll get it with the Callista, but there's still a team fight to be had. Let's see if it comes down. Ooh, a nice bit of burn damage across this one. Now, who can pick it up? Yes, it will go to Lot. The team fight comes in.
This could be big.
Big damage in. They've got the fire damage across. The life still keeping up for a little bit longer. And look at the kills coming in. Shutdowns back and forth. It's Lot staying alive with 42% lifesteal, and the rest of the damage coming through. Toasting his buns, and Gates going to evaporate. Jump over the wall. Style points for Shrimp. It is only Froggen left alive, but there are 2 dead inhibitors. Will Froggen go for the defense?
Call, and it ends up working for them anyway. They had to do that. I think Someday got a big equalizer for the first time there to around this pit.
Here's the knock, though, finds on it too as well. Skate, it's almost going to take down Keith, but he stays alive. Death Dance still putting him down, though. He's got to get this redemption heal, stays alive. 500 health left on him now. But the kite back is there, and Gate dangerously injured. Big wave in the top lane, but it's not easy to join in. Gate could get caught out. They're not going to find him just yet. Here comes the chase. Not going to get Keith just yet, just reads in with the double Ocean Drake.
Their base.
Go towards the base.
They need to defend their base as well.
They can get Keen down to 500 HP himself. A lot of damage there. Keith gets found out. The knockup is going to be a quick chomp to keep him alive. Gate's going to spit him out to safety, but Lod is pretty hard to kill. Pops the QSS, goes to the chase down. Someday turns on the flame sphere. The Featherstorm comes in for a big root, but he's not getting any kills. Another knockup, and that's going to be the kill on the Keith. 3 picked up right now. It's a 2v5. And Team Dignitas now have some map to play with and a lot of champions as well.
Base instead of the enemy base, because this is where Team Dignitas want to be.
And Looper going to choose to die and lose Guardian Angel just to knock down an inhibitor right now. It's going to be a very desynced death. I guess not too bad. There's already 45 seconds of death timer, so he's only off by 15 to 20. Double inhibitor down, may leave one in the base. Somebody, though, has teleport. He can join if they go for a Nexus push right now because death timers are 30 seconds long, and only Froggen is alive, and Looper chose to die to kill an inhibitor. So now a 5 versus 1 Nexus defense as Froggen kites back. The knockup is there. They're going to take him out. He actually gets a kill picked up with the Zonia's Hourglass, kiting back, and Froggen 1 versus 5, it's all he needs! Froggen can do it himself. Lod, though, gonna try to knock down some turrets, get charmed up.
Gone. What are you doing,
a bit
Lod?
more damage. Lod, he can lifesteal, but not off of structures. You can't get blood from a stone. But look at that one, the kickback, the flash kick. Oh, God, Shrimp! Exactly what he is. The God Fist is in, gets the kill, shock of the knockdown Skate, and Team Dignitas are gonna get the comeback win, still down 2,000.
They got this, and Echo Fox is gonna have to apply a bunch of early pressure.
Well, we'll see if they can do that. Lucian is all about early pressure, so is the Blitzcrank, but you talk about backfill here on this one as Big is hoping to maybe help out with this one. Cocoon and a hook. If he face checks it, he doesn't know that he's maybe is spotted. There's Cocoon. There's some damage up, but damage across there. Hooks him back into the wall. Exhausted on to buy some time, and here comes Shrimp. Now how far can he really go in this one? Keith jumps the wall! Auto attack comes in, gets the first blood. Now he's left out to dry, so Gate flashes back over to punch him into the air. Cocoon's gonna hit one. The stun comes across to Laud, who joins the fray, gets a trap down. The cupcake on the Gate. Apparently robots have a sweet tooth. As Gate's running away for this one, 200 health left onto him. Shield finally pops. What a crazy fight to be had. A 1-for-1 first blood to Keith.
Pretty low. The fight's not over. People could still be in the mid lane. No vision in the jungle.
Keen has mana.
Froggen and Keen are so close right now. Someone's
Froggen
trying to
heal.
take him.
And he pops the heal to stay alive. And now Kaden behind the wall. Suddenly a team. Suddenly friendship. And down he goes. The hug from the Spider Queen takes him out. Meanwhile, more fights the top side as Sunday has popped his fervor. Gotten all the jack damage there. And
doing Kaden a little bit of an injustice, not being able to call out that ward being there. He does find Shrimp and gets jumped on.
Done. Can they get much out of this one, though? Nice burn damage, though. Look at the punishment on a Sunday. Repels into range, then going to buy a little bit more time, but the kill still comes through. And Shrimp is next. Acadian double kill in the top lane. Well played with a 2-on-2 of Echo Fox.
Could kind of see the idea, but it cost them early.
And the defensive item, oh, that hook, though, into a ton of damage here in this one. Can Big even get out of this one? No, he cannot. The damage output is there. Keith's going to withstand this. Laud can't pick him off.
Playing much more for the team. That was actually an inefficient level of playing for the team. The timing was pretty bad, and he wasted a lot of time.
Bolt into hook and to land all the damage. Laud is ignited, takes one more turret shot as well. The final shot comes in, and Keith gets the kill. 3-1. What D tier, he says. Let's go for this one a little bit more as Big forced to run, pops the shield, goes for the root as well. The flash knockup is there. The chase through. One more shot will do him in, and Keith is on a killing spree. 4-1. But summoners are all down. Quick because they just stand on the right part of the lane. Again, it's a seemingly mundane skill, but so important. The flash root's there. Look at the follow through. There's no way out. There's no way to go, but dead. One kill picked up. Nicely done by Keith. A magnificent flash ulti. Someday burning down, but will stay alive.
Since it was just two people checking. I mean, Someday's just been trying to get as much gold as possible during this. So pushing the bottom side. If this Baron gets disrupted.
Ooh, they got the root, but not the hook. Gate was impatient with the rocket trap there against Big. And here comes the teleport in. Froggen around the other side of the wall. Trying to join the team. They're going to burn it down. Yes, it goes to Acadian. Here comes the ulti in for Someday, but he's kind of alone. The team's going to jump down. They get that first shutdown pick off as Varus has fallen. Looper on the chase gets one back. Now Keen heading away from Rumble as he's still got Shrimp on the wings. 4 versus 4 into this one. Missing a top laner, missing a bot lane. A Baron fight again, though, instead as they burn it down with Shrimp nowhere near in range when it started. But now Looper actually caught out on the bot side. 1v2. He will not survive. Equalizer used at a strange time. At the very end when it does nothing for him. I think he was overheated for part of that fight.
Bottom lane once again though, Someday basically faked his recall and is hoping that Looper makes the same mistake. They know his ultimate was down and they're gonna get him again.
They're gonna jump him over the wall. He's got nowhere to go on this one. Down 1,000 HP, pops the Zonias, but why even bother? He's definitely going to be killed off, and now it's a 2-minute cooldown to get that active item back. But the rest of Echo Fox is coming in. That's why he popped it, because Acadian's gonna dual Shrimp and get that kill, no problem. Spiderling goes off to the side, and Froggen gets him with the Ardent Blaze.
Because I do really feel like if Laud gets to rapid fire cannon as well as, you know, an extra item on top of that, like a QSS, and then if Keen gets into one-shot range, they can do it. And also Looper has to stop dying here. This is the thing that will lose them the game more than anything else.
And by using the satchel, they're gonna be okay in this one. Big pulling to zone them out for Froggen. They're still putting the burst damage down. They're gonna find out Big with the hook. First kill picked up, and they're still staying on this Baron right here. Damage still coming through for Keith, and they're going to take that one down, no problem. Just Someday still split pushing the bot lane, didn't want to TP in. So Big just kind of died for free. The Baron still comes through. Absorbed in his 1v1 against Looper, and now Froggen going to be jumped on the flash to chase. The slows are there. They can pick him up with the isolation, and Froggen will die for this when the burst is in. It took 3 members, but it was enough to make it happen. And now the chase in for Gate doesn't land quite the insect, or quite the mad light, but the root is there onto Big. The shot comes through, and he's going to burn down to Looper just barely. Damage comes through courtesy of Deathfire touching Leandri's Torment, a 1-for-1, but it's a mid laner for support. You have to assume that supports team Dignitas' chance at staying alive a little bit longer, but Baron Buck's still on for a minute.
Hook down. Camille might want to go in if they have the people there. It's not split pushing, and he might be going for a flank. No GA, so he would get blown up if he gets hooked in.
Let's see if they find the play. Inhibitor going to fall. That's number 1 down. Hook's going to miss. Nice juke by Laud, and some
tempo so well, and they haven't necessarily done it yet. They're going to get the second inhibitor, most likely.
This is smart to be fast because they saw the Camille recalling in the bot lane after she shoved the wave, so they have a little bit of time with this one, looking for a few more attacks to knock it down. There goes the second inhibitor. Running away from fights in open field is not what you want when you've got a 10,000 gold lead.
They have to be respectful of the Camille flank and the Victor ultimate.
Froggen flashes when he's got a blast cone.
The timing is on the side of Echo Fox, even so. Look at the super minions pushing up towards that top lane inhibitor. Someone's got to go back for those, but it can be someday he can clear them, and then he can still teleport back. So Echo Fox hoping to get some type of miracle here.
Ooh, not looking to land the flash cocoon, but that almost could have been a kill for Big. He still saved the flash, though. He knew he wasn't going to get shot, and he was right about that one, so maybe a bit too greedy. Looking again, though, what the play is. Two have recalled. They see Someday and Shrimp on the other side of the map. So here comes the Baron Rush, and there is no Kha'Zix. There is no Smite in range. They can burn this down 100% of the time as long as they go for it, and they don't screw it up, and Acadian gets the Smite. So that's Baron picked up. Here's Someday in the back line. Chaos Storm doing a bit of damage, equalizer to separate, and now Looper pops Tony's right on time, and he's got 3 by himself. In the gravity field, he's going to die, but they're going to get the Guardian Angel off of Someday, who jumps the wall and still falls for it. Now Frog on the wrong side of the fight. The chase in, the jump forward by Shrimp, but he doesn't have the damage up for it just yet. Keith cutting away the back lines and does trade his life in. Now Froggen rejoins, but Exhaust comes in and buys a bit more time, but Keith gets the knockup. The revive comes in for Keith, and they make it happen. 2 alive versus just Keen now. Froggen versus Keen. Yeah. Inhibitor's still dead. Froggen should win this.
This can be game if Keen doesn't pull off something.
There we go. 60-second death timers, 2 alive. Echo Fox should have everything they need to win this. But to get these kind of leads is still the mark of a good team, and Echo Fox hoping to make it a 4-2 end of the week. Acadian has yet to lose a match. They're 5-1, I think they are. So a 3-way tie for first place is available for Team Dignitas to join Counter Logic Gaming and Immortals.
Do Raptors, do Red, do Scuttle Crab level 3.
How about one camp into the gank? He lands the Q under the turret, he goes! Oh no, Shrimp is gonna lose his life, but first blood still comes through in favor of Keen. You gotta say worth it for Team Dignitas.
Yeah, goes all in on that one, and because they get the first blood.
Froggen looks to maybe go in, but doesn't want to give away that Acadian's nearby. Shrimp gonna try for round 2. Here comes the all-in. The ulti's been burned. Here comes the attack, but Froggen flashes away, and a big whiff on the cocoon, but looking for Keen. Jumps away from the petrifying gaze and gets delivered to the turret, and Keen gets the kill. That kick from Shrimp was nearly a sacrifice, but it works out in the end. Nicely played. Team Dignitas get the kill in the mid lane.
Goal swing.
It denies 350, and it gives you 350 back. It's a swing of 700. So yeah, you were right, chat. I believe in you the whole time. Rift Herald, though, this one will go pretty early to Echo Fox. A little bit of an early smite, but they got it. Bit of a knockup. They should still get the Eye of the Herald buff without any issues, but he's standing on top of the lantern, and Acadian can't get out for now. Here comes the re-engage. Shrimp picks off Gate. Back down to Earth goes Acadian, now back down to the graveyard. He's been picked off. 2 for 0. Team Dignitas win the fight.
Finish that, because he's watching them run out of the base, so credit to Keith there.
He gets that one, only gets half the turret damage here, and Someday gonna get cocooned. He didn't see Acadian was coming. That's going to be a dead Gragas. Has flash. Gonna body slam away for a bit more time, clear some waves out, but he's going to drop for this one. So a kill picked up for Echo Fox brings it a bit closer. 1,700 the difference.
Echo Fox not really caring about the Mountain Drake in this game. Probably don't necessarily feel like they're at that point. A bit more short range and trying to burst people up very quick. So trying to split his.
Oh, Jake gets caught out there, pops up, and there's the damage up from the brush, and they finally get the play. Keith again finding the big Varus to engage the fight. To split push, even though teleport is up. You think he'd want to be on the side, but he's not.
Cassiopeia Mountain Drake right here, and there's the Gragas that can keep them away.
They're trying to rush it down. No blue tickets available. The damage still coming through on a Baron. 2 doesn't help. No one's in range to steal. Here comes the shot. It's going to go over to Shrimp way too quickly. Now the 2-man knockup. The follow through the roof. The damage of 2 kills already. And Team Dignitas absolutely slaughtering Echo Fox now. Gate left alone. Jumps over the wall. He's got Froggen near him. An explosive cast takes him down 4-0. Only Froggen stands.
What a turn there by Team Dignitas, dancing back and forth. They're clutching at the end of that team fight, but mainly it's the Cassiopeia Mountain Drake and the confidence to go for that play.
And they're going to now look for the 2-on-1 against Froggen as the rest of the team pushes elsewhere. Chaos Storm is back up thanks to the CDR, but he's now out of mana, and the kills should be coming through despite the minion lane being kind of annoying. He's out of spells. The kill comes in. Another shield comes through for Courage the Colossus. The mid lane inhibitor will fall as well. And this, Echo Fox, is what a team does with a gold lead.
He can try and power down Echo Fox's base.
Absolutely. And even Big is doing a good job of that one as well. Look for the play forward. Hook's going to buy some time, but suddenly pops the stone plate. Going to stay alive for this one. Damage now onto that bot lane inhibitor itself. The turret's already fallen. Double inhib down. We're only 27:30 into the game. Baron buff still on. Looking to close it out just now as the Renekton's still pushing. They get the charm, they get the knock up the airborne there, the kill, the root, and he's gone. Acadian is out 1 for 0. Gate cutting back, explosive cast, gets perfect, finds another, but they do get a trade. Killers Rakan has fallen, but doesn't really matter. Looper's joined the fray, big damage into this one, but Lot able to kite back so easily. Petrifying Gaze takes down a kill, and it's just now Shrimp going to go chase down the frog. That's the ace, that's the game, and it's all over. Team Dignitas. They needed a comeback win in game 1, but this one is a 28-minute slaughter as Team Dignitas will keep their first place tie. They will take down Echo Fox 2-1, and they close out week 3 at a 5-1 scoreline.
And what an